What is this? Oh! Hello, hello, hello. Oh! Ironix.
What?
Yo, Gabe, thank you for the sub. I miss you too, Gabe.
Oh my god.
I missed you.
Ryanix, did you had the exam today, right? Oh! 105. Crazy. Ryanix just airs me, like, it's just like, just can't talk to my friends. No! And hey, Belle. Hello, 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 hello. I haven't pressed my keyboard in like 3 days. Goodbye. Thanks for saying hi. Didn't that guy die, or did he kill the red and I'm just like losing my mind? Oh no, wait. I'm so confused. What did I see? Is this your prestige game? I think so. My sense feels so low. I mean, so high. It was my prestige game. Whew! Congrats on 500 star. Hitting 500 star in Hypixel Bed Wars! Can you make that the title so then everyone joins? I'd be like, you missed it. And then it's funny because, like... Yeah, GG for exactly, right? Like... Gabe, my sleep has been so bad. And then I've been depressed, but like we're always depressed, so. I should get back on my Kovacs grind. Love from Argentina. Woof! Packed up, packed up, packed up. Hi, Neb. Neb, you know what I have to say? I'm Gen Z and let's cancel Eminem. Drips is such a terrible song, and every time I think of its existence, my day is ruined. What pack they're using? Oh, the Legend 27. Huh, life is over. I said that Drips is a terrible fucking song, and like we should have never let Eminem like continue his career after he made Drips. Do you still play ranked? Not really. I was gonna play some this season, but then like, I don't really feel like queuing at 4 in the morning, and the only people who I like, I'd have to queue with at 4 in the morning, so. Yeah, exactly. Neb, I said I'm doing the bit before I said that, but do you know Drips? Do you know the song Drips? Are you familiar with that song? My birthday's in 2 days. How old are you turning? It was my dad's birthday. Okay, so it's him and Obi Trice. And so basically, I forget like how the roles play out. What the hell? But let's say they both like sleep with the same girl, Neb. And let's say they can track something from that. And that's the basis of the song. So, like, again, I don't know who gives the girl it. Or maybe they both get it from the same girl. But, like, that is the whole basis of the song. And it's like, I'll say it too. The Eminem Show is an amazing album, but then, like, Drips is on it, and it ruins the whole thing for me. I think I can enjoy every other song on that album. Like, it's all enjoyable. And then it gets the Drips. And then just like, and then like, it ruins my mood. I'm a bug chaser too, that's what it's all about. I want the other 6-7. I was gonna fix that at one day, I saw it, and I was like, I want the other 6-7. I want the cat laying on its back. And then... Rhinix, how was the exam? You aired me earlier when I asked. Hey, Linux. Aren't you, like, done with school soon, Rhinix? So I can finally start bothering you for GeoGuessr? Sky Overlay? It's in my Discord server. I think. Yeah, it is. Like, I was a final. I'm not paying attention. I bought a new mouse pad and it came today. I like the way this guy types. Does the guy like really, does the Smokey Bear like really know that? Like, is the Smokey Bear really thinking the game like that?
Oh my god.
Hi, Brando. Brando, I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't have streamed today if I didn't tell you that I was gonna stream today. Bro, nice Twitch etiquette, but I understand why you're bringing it up. That it just like, bro, I saw him live, and just all of my interactions with him, I'm just like that's insane, you know, like. Like, it's just like, all of my interactions with him as a person is just like, he can keep that contained? He's not that bad. I think he's good at it when he needs to. Yeah. Oh, my bad player. Win streak to base. Oh, I'm also getting rushed by blue. Can I just fireball jump? Oh, I'm on idle. I forgot to grab the diamonds. I genuinely, like, haven't touched my keyboard outside of typing on Discord for, like, the past 2 days. That is not how it works. That's how it works, okay. I've been on my Xbox. Neb, is like a music taste, like, relationship gap, like, doable? How many counts do you have? I play on, like, 3. One for Skywars, one for Bed Wars, and then my main on very rare occasions. You're saying it's not possible? See, that's what part of me is like thinking in life. Cause like, what do you mean you're gonna hate like every Roots song I send? I think it's possible. As long as one person's open-minded, right? My lips are so chapped. Lurk shower? Nice LARP. Hello. I get lightheaded every time I shower. W or L? What the? Oh, what a fireball. Did I scare someone? I don't get scared. Hey, Gray's still alive. That was really dumb. Please never call me that ever again. Why? I just don't like anything about that, what that implies. Solo Bedwars is such an interesting zoo. Oh! I'm a bad player. I'm a bad player. I can't fireball Pearl. I can't throw things directly straight up. I'm a bad player. Imagine if I was good. What looks what to who, where, what? I'm genuinely going to die. And the cause of death is just going to be my lips being chapped. And I know I have chapstick somewhere in my room, but I already spent like 20 minutes looking for it, and that's like my limit. So I like how I say that like it's in one of my two drawers that are like on my bed. At the bottom of my bed. And I don't like really like care enough to like look in them. So 20 minutes was really like 5, but I learned. It's also chapstick, like I feel like that's a pretty easy thing to lose. Could I fix your sleep now? I woke up at 2 AM this morning. I don't know if it's fixed. Went to bed at 5 PM yesterday. W or L? I'll get 2 PM. Then I went on Paramount because I was like, oh, I'm gonna watch a show. And then like my account was gone. And like I'm gonna throw a fit. Cause like why is my account gone? Like why is the account I was using gone? Like the profile. Like and then I accidentally clicked on a profile that had child lock on it. So then I just gave up and clicked off Paramount. It's like, alright, I guess I'm not watching anything. Oh. Bedwars is too hard. Where's my phone? Does anyone in chat know where my phone is? It's right here. Why do you have streaming services? I don't pay for any of the streaming services. My dad pays for them. Or like Netflix, I have my grandpa's Hulu and Netflix. I have my dad's Peacock and Paramount. But now it's just like I'm never gonna watch a show again. I'm never watching any show on Paramount ever again. If my profile's gone, my joy is ruined. I don't know where I am. Solo this dead. This guy's in 3 out of my first 4 games. Crazy. Oh, my grandpa also has Apple TV, so it's like, I wouldn't pay for these things. But then I'm like, I should finally finish The Mentalist. Because, like, I'm on the last season, so I watched an episode and a half before I went live. What do you pay for, food? I don't pay for anything. I'm fucking poor. That's not true. I bought a game and a mouse pad this week. So now I can't spend money for the next month and a half. I can't watch shows anymore? Like, you just lost the ability to, or like... I'm so bad. It's okay. I like losing Bed Wars. That's so funny. What? No, but like, you go through like, I feel it might not be the case for me, but it's like a lot of shows you get into it, and then it's either like you get into the show and you watch it, and it's just like, oh my god, this is the greatest thing ever, so you just like can't like think about anything else, and you just do nothing but watch the show, right? So it's like, it's either that, like you start watching a show, and it's like, this is the greatest show ever, and like, then you just binge it, and you like finish it like instantly, or you start watching something, and it's like a chore. And like, for me with The Mentalist, when I started watching it, it was amazing. I loved like every fucking like second of the first like 7 seasons, and then I got to season 7 and nothing even happened. What the hell? Oh, I'm getting fucking notifications for Netflix from Chrome. I'm just gonna close my Chrome tab. Goodbye, Chrome. Yeah. I do understand that aspect of like, then like, I get it though. Breaking Bad's like not an easy show to watch opposed to like a lot of the shows that I find myself like binging, you know? Like, Breaking Bad is like one of those shows where it's like, oh, I should revisit Breaking Bad, and I'm like, eh. You actually kind of have to pay attention. But I did watch Breaking Bad twice, but thank you, Ghostly. I watch Everybody Hates Chris. I feel like I've seen that whole show. I scroll YouTube shorts. I'm not watching something that's not getting finished. Yeah, I get it. But like, so I watched like the first 7 seasons of The Mentalist in 2 weeks. And then now it's like 3 months later, and I still haven't finished the show, and I haven't watched anything else. Oh my god. Actually, that's not true. I have watched other stuff. I started rewatching Law and Order, and I started rewatching House, and both times I was like, eh. It was like a I need something to put on for the night type of thing. But nothing intrigues me. And then I start rewatching stuff, and then I get bored. That's kind of all I do now. And also I started watching it, bro. Everybody hates Chris as like an NPC show that like I can't watch like the sitcoms. Sitcoms are just like he lived, elite player. Sitcoms are just like NPC TV in my mind. Well, you have that in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. And then like what other show? Oh, and then like Young Sheldon. Hey Mia. Yeah, no, it's probably not bad. Like it's not like I used to go over to my dad's house, right? And like all he had was like CW50. And they'd be like, and I looked forward to like the Modern Family reruns, you know, it's like, it's just not a show I'd go out on my, like, I'd seek out on my own to watch. See, like, I can never watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine just cause like, it's probably enjoyable, but just in my head, it's like a NPC show. And like, YouTube has given it that. But like, no! I started watching 2 shows because I saw fucking clips of them. Because I saw fucking clips of them on YouTube Shorts and I loved both of them. So it's not even like a valid criticism to be like, well, I shouldn't watch a show if it's on YouTube Shorts or just NPC show. But it's like, those shows are just different. I hate Modern Family. Modern Family wasn't bad. Like, it was just like, it was like, for something to come on, like, cause like, the CW50 is just like a channel that just like, how many gaps do I have? It's just like a channel that just like does like reruns of like shows. So like and for a lot of and there's some like CW originals. But for like shows to come on in that channel, like Modern Family was like, you'd be like, "Oh, nice, Modern Family. This isn't that bad." I was also like probably like 11, maybe even younger. Yeah, like but, like, I understand the appeal of Young Sheldon, but I just, like, at the same point, it's like, I would never, why would you ever watch it? Like, it's like, it's just, like, very digestible. And, like, very easily digestible to the point where it's, like, too easily digestible. But I really can't be one to, like, criticize, because I love propaganda. Yeah, like, it's corny. Like, it's corny, it's cringe. They're trying to make it as palatable as possible, right? Like... Oh, I was getting the Malcolm in the Middle clips for a while. It was, but like every time I'd see the Malcolm in the Middle clips, it makes me want to watch Malcolm in the Middle. But just because like, I remember originally telling my dad to watch Breaking Bad, and like he couldn't because he's like, that's the dad from like Malcolm in the Middle. I can't watch him in a serious role. Like, so like. There's part of me being like, I want to see what Bryan Cranston's like for that, like, entire show. But it's also just, like, I don't really know if I really like the drawn-out, like, played-out, like, you know, like, I don't know if I like the drawn-out, played-out, like, thing. It's probably, like, alright, but... I mean, like, when you were a kid, how old are you? Like, 24? 19? Or like you're really watching Malcolm in the Middle? Like when I was really young, I watched Wonder Pets. That's all I can remember. And then like I graduated to Cartoon Network, and then from there, I probably the first time I started binge watching like a show, because then I stopped watching TV when I started like gaming. So I was like when I was like 11. By the time I was 11, I wasn't watching anything anymore. This game's so hard. So then, like, I'm just W keying this guy's bed. Nothing's on the line. So by the time I was like 11, right? I was like just gaming, and then like we went to Florida. We went to Florida, and like I hate the heat. And I think that's when I was like 14, 15.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, thank you for the Prime sub. It's okay. So we went to Florida, and then I started and then they were playing Criminal Minds reruns in the hotel in Florida. So I got a free subscription to a streaming site to watch Criminal Minds while I was in Florida. And on my life, I watched 20 seasons of Criminal Minds before that free trial ran out. I mean not Criminal Minds, Law & Order. Then I watched Criminal Minds. Criminal Minds was my second show. But Criminal Minds is probably like in my top 3 favorite shows. Law & Order was the first show I binge watched, not Criminal Minds. But Criminal Minds is great. How many episodes in a season? 20 episodes, 20 seasons of Law & Order, and I watched it in a month. Like, I'm a loser. And then I watched Criminal Minds, and then I watched NCIS, and then don't ask me... I think then I watched CSI? Like, I was just, like, tapped into watching the propagandas. Everything like, the throw it on the second monitor while you play Skyblock was what I was doing. Is that 4? Oh my god, I feel like... I think I've rewatched the first season of Criminal Minds so many times. Oh my god, I can tell you what happens in the first episode. I have the first episode memorized. Like, I've started to rewatch Criminal Minds so many times, I have the first episode memorized. Criminal? Law & Order is so good, though. Eh. You know what I really liked, which I don't think they're bringing back? I liked Law & Order, Organized Crime. But I think also part of the reason I like that it wasn't as gruesome, and I could watch it with Nikki. Cause like, oh my, Nikki hasn't built up the years of tolerance that I've built watching the shows. Yeah, SVU. Yeah, that's the one I watched as well. SVU's good. Like, it's like, I mean, like, none of it's good. It's all propaganda. So, like, but, like, you know what I mean. I have to, like, stand on my moral high ground. Just kidding, Maraudi's a trap. Exactly, like, no, like, for me, it's like, these are shows to watch while I play Skyblock. These are shows to watch while I put on these shows, like, I find these shows and I start watching them, and then I genuinely go, what activity can I do while I watch these shows? Like... Of course you enjoy propaganda. I'm missing a card. Yeah, you know me, big supporter of the police force. We love the cops here in my libertarian stream. Hi, Zena. Yep, please tread on me. But like, I think I like the Blacklist. Like the Blacklist is like it's like a good way to like repackage propaganda, but like it's also like just watching them like work so much in the gray lines. I'm part of Vice. Yo, let's go to the fuck. What was the name of the Kyle Rittenhouse? God, what's because like you're from Argentina, right? So we can meet up there. Oh yeah, let's go to the Kyle Rittenhouse Cultural Center. What? What the M do? He's a duper. No, but I think you made me a bad person. I like followed somebody on Twitter. And then I saw them like tweet that they're for like a comment about them being from Argentina, and I thought I was just unfollowing them. Like this is all your fault. I've never said anything bad about Argentina. That's all you. True. What year is it, Neb? That brought back like a core memory of my life. It brought up like this Chinese like place we used to always go to. I don't know what I'm doing, but thinking is not part of my Bed Wars strategy. I don't know what the place was actually called, but the guy who's owned it name was Andy, so he called it Andy's, and I always go there, and I always get these cookies. His daughter is in my history class. She follows me on Instagram. Maybe she doesn't follow me on Instagram anymore. I wouldn't know, I don't go on the app. I really don't care. I'm sorry, I'll stop talking. God, I just can't do anything right. Well, half the world's a desert. I listened to this album yesterday, I think. Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. Or the day before. I almost said something weird, so I'm leaving now. Okay, bye friend, thanks for being here. Oh, it's my favorite Bed Wars map. Who had an Instagram account? Oh my god. Bro, that's so funny. And that's like such like an like let's make some random has someone from Argentina just never even had like the fucking like courage to like do something like that, so they had to like, you know, they had to like go like, it's like, you know, courage in the eyes of like whatever the fuck they believe in, right? So it's like that never happened, so they had to like go and like fucking like LARP like, or not even LARP, but just like love like a dumb American, like. Oh, I love how bad this map is. I hope some Disco D comes on this stream, Neb. That's my one wish for this stream. I love how I go to, yeah, like, you have to go to middle of this map just to get diamonds. Bro, I can't say anything because, like, I have probably some of the worst handwriting in the history of, like, handwriting, so, like... Neb, at my school, everyone wrote in cursive, except after, like, the first, like, month of, like, everyone writing in cursive, the teacher was like, you can write in, you don't have to write in cursive. So from, like, 4th grade to 8th grade, everyone else in my, like, class wrote in cursive, and I wrote, and I wrote in print. So, like... So, like, and the teacher would write on the board in cursive, too, right? So, like, I got really good at actually having to, I'd say I'm the best at reading cursive back into, like, my mind of what letter that is, you know? I memorized what all the letters look like better. Cause, like, I think about that. Do you think ever when you're writing in cursive, you just, like, since you're not seeing the letters, like, normally, you, like, stop forgetting, like, what letter is which? Or you stop remembering which letter is which? And so, like, you just, like, look at the board and just draw shapes? At my school, you had to. Like, I was the only person who didn't write in cursive because my handwriting was so bad. What? What? What was the point in jumping over me just to do the same thing? Whatever. Just part of that Steiner education. Oh my god. Then why was I the only person who didn't write in cursive? I should have kept in touch with my class. How am I supposed to know if my class, like, produced any other queers? Like, what are the odds? Like, 1 out of 17, right? Like, there has to be another one. I swear, you don't play this game for, like, 3 days and it all leaves you. I mean, not, like... Well, clearly not how... It took me 20 years. they're smart, they try to, like, go below, but, like... Now they're just gonna try to go up. I don't like fighting through the diamond jet on this map. I think I ditched this whole charade and go to mid and get stuff. The only like stuff that was like gay that like happened that I was aware of all involved me. So like I wouldn't know what else other people got up to in that class. And now actually that's not true. Never mind, that's not true. Everything I say is a lie. Why does this guy jump? Yeah, I was just over. Like, I don't know. The moment I got locked into like a 2-minute fight with Aqua, but like, I don't care about Bed Wars. I'm just here to talk to people. Well, like, no, I'm just like remembering incorrectly. How's it looking, Neb? I believe in this guy to go through the diamond gen with me. Don't leave! Something on Diagrush? That's propaganda I'm not falling for. I don't believe in diag rushes. Especially like when your first rush is like similar amount of distance and through a diamond gen. I'd force the diamond gen rush before I'd force the diag rush. It's probably just a straight through rush, but I don't believe in diag rushes just because it's a little closer. Like, it's 2026. We have to like grow past that and realize how important diamonds are. It's weird having a mouse pad that isn't like worn out to the point where it's like every like 3 feet I move my mouse, I reach some sort of like resistance. You've been to Argentina now? I don't think I have 5 hours in me today, Neb. Is that gonna break your heart? What city was it? Red, what hacks are you on?
What?
Thanks for the follow, City Bed Wars. Bed Wars is so hard. I rewatched like my weekly video last night, and I was like, wow, my mechanics are so good, I should play for a week straight again. That was like all I was thinking while I was watching that. Everything was so expensive. I really like the Twitter like interactions with people just like talking about how many like Robux they have and like threatening to buy Argentina. Bed Wars is over. I knew that was gonna happen, but like I don't care. Whatever, who cares? Do you not get emeralds? Maybe Bed Wars isn't over. This guy doesn't want to fight. I don't want to fight. Good job on 500, thank you. I'm very proud of this accomplishment in Bed Wars. That's what you're supposed to do when you hit 500 for the second time, right? What are these bridges? Yeah, that's... When you hit it the first time, you're just like... It's like 20... What year did I hit fucking 500 star? It's like 2019, and nothing means anything. And then you hit it the second time and you get out in the grass and do the ritual. Yeah, everyone has done it at least once, yeah. Neb, I've been drinking like 2 gallons of water a day. W or L? Small amount. I'm eating so many bananas. I've just been on like my Xbox all day. And whenever I'm on my Xbox, I don't know what to do with my hands whenever like stuff is loading. So I just like grab my water and drink it. I'm buying a diamond sword even though I wanted to buy a bridge egg. Where'd he go? Get my diamond gem. I'm a mod? I'm gonna die because I didn't buy feather falling. Feather falling is underrated? I think it's properly rated. This guy's P1. What the hell? What are you playing? Oh, I didn't buy haste or better hits. Yeah, true. Neb, what happens when you're on the mic? I don't like this guy wanting to just like... Did he not see me? Or was he like planning to just give up his bed? Oh, I've already did clay. This guy's a freak. Upgrades are crutches. Just don't get hit. This guy's movement is very interesting. I think it'll follow. Is this game real? The KB feels so fake. Learn to play the fucking game or don't play at all. Ooh, my best friend DM'd me. No, my life is over. Fenty Simp is here again. They're my first rush. Nice. But you don't miss me, Neb? We're not friends? We DM every day. I literally sent you a screenshot how my mom was talking about how Disco D asked her out on a date, and you say we're not friends. Does nothing I do mean anything to you? What? Just can't place blocks anywhere. It's a good tweet, no? Who the hell is Disco? Disco D? You don't know Disco D? Oof. We got someone in chat who doesn't know ball. Can we not bed trade? Like... And I can't push them because they'll get more gen at my base. But I get the diamonds, so... I wish I knew which song that was so I could play it. Oh, you know what put me onto this song, Neb? There's like a video on my mom's YouTube channel for like playing this song on like, what is it, an electric keyboard? What is like that? What are those things called? I don't know what they're called. Or like, is it piano or whatever? Not keyboard. Like, I don't know. I forget what electronical instrument it was, but. Shaq the Hack. I feel like that name isn't like biblically accurate. Yeah, but yeah, like you just mean like just like some sort of like, you know, like keyboard thing. You could probably like recreate like a piano electrically, like the sounds, the notes that it plays, without having to have the whole piano. Be right back in 2 hours? You think I'll still be live in 2 hours? Wishful thinking. Not at all? That's why you're leaving. For exactly 2 hours. Can we be nice? Can we spread love? Can we start talking on TikTok? Neb, I do not go on TikTok. If that fireball would have killed me, that guy's genuinely would have been, like, crowned as Zeus. That guy's just, like, proof of what fear gets you. It gets you nothing. Like, he was scared to fight me, so, like, he built up, like... What is this overlay for the gap? I think it's just called overlay. No, yeah, it's called overlay.zip. Alright, bye, Snow. I love you, Nev. Never change. If I had to name, like, if I had to list 3 humans to never change, what would those 3 humans be? Who would the 3 humans who I never want to change be? Actually, I already got my 3. Why am I, like... I know the 3 humans I'd never want to change. Kanye? No. You know? You know? Maybe you're onto something. Maybe that's what I need in my life. Three FKDR is like high FKDR celebrity status, right? Like anything below that is like low FKDR random, no? It'd be Jediah, Neb, and Sock. Those are the 3 humans I never want to change. And that's only because, like, I'm limited to 3. I can think of more humans who, like, I'm fine if they never change. It's copium. Why? Why do you want me to say that? I was like, again, now I brought this up twice. Wow, I really love talking about me watching myself. I was watching my weekly video, and something that that was said in my video set off my fucking Siri. Like, oh my god, I love this guy. I love him too because he just threw the bed. Okay, no, he turned. Thank God. I was like, he never should have turned to place blocks. I never should have chased. So much that should have been done differently, but I love him. Isn't that what better is all about? Queuing cheaters? That's kind of what I've heard from everybody. But I broke that guy's bed? Huh. I need to listen to this album. I need to re-listen to this album for my life, even though it's really not that good. Bedwars is all about doing random BS and it works. That's like what I learned, like, going for the weekly. It's just like... Well, it's just like, just do bullshit and eventually it'll work. Just do bullshit and don't die, and eventually it'll work. Bizarre is such a character. Like, there's just nothing I can say about Berserk. Or Bizarre. Wait, what's his name? Bizarre. Why did I say Berserk? Bizarre. Hello? Am I real? I almost just jumped off. I would have bridged one block to the right. Because I always hit my head and die. Is D12 the best to ever do it? You guys just have to play at the right times. That's how you get the bot queues. Right times, right maps. I bet nobody else is online. Yep. Yeah, but that's like time waste. Bed Wars is all about the pace. No, everyone is EST. Well, that's why you, like, don't play during American times. The best time to queue Bed Wars is, like, 10 a.m. I mean, like, from, like, 4 a.m. to, like, 10 a.m., Bed Wars queues are so free. There's just no players on at, like, 4 a.m. You're what's wrong with Bed Wars. So many people solo queue fucking doubles, and I've never realized it until, like, oh my god. And now, like, I'm not, like, I genuinely, like, done, like, I refuse, like, I'm done solo queuing doubles, like, for the rest of my life. Just because, like, I don't want to be part of the problem. Because it's so bad. So many people solo queue doubles. It's insane. Really? You're 7 hours ahead of me? I know it's fun, but, like, oh my god, so many fucking people do it. It's just my point. Like... Like, that's part of the reasons, like, part of the reason why everyone talks about doubles being bad. Everyone just, like, talks about the cheaters, but nobody talks about the fact that, like, there's somebody in your game solo queuing and, like, trying their hardest, like, every, like, second game. A cheater every third game, someone's solo queuing every second game. That's how it works. Who wants to be my Bed Wars teammate? Just kidding. Nobody in my chat will ever be good enough to be in a Bed Wars party with me. That's a good LARP. I'm a terrible player. I should quit this game. I'm gonna quit Minecraft and just play Kovacs all day. And not, like, play any, like, FPS games or anything. Just play Kovacs. I like this guy's name. guy has 11,000 beds. That's insane. Imagine playing aim labs at practice Bedwars, Zane. I mean, like, fundamentally, it probably has, like, a small, very tiny percentage of, like, actual, like, help that it provides. But it's just not worth the time. Like, the ROI would just be so bad. Because I think overall, like, you're just, like, mouse control improves by playing aim trainers. But it's just, like, Minecraft is just not a game where aim matters enough where you need to aim train for it. Total cheater death. Who had a total cheater death?
What?
Hey, thanks for the follow. Wait, Aqua's just leaving? Oh, Aqua's no bad. What is TCD? That's like the guy's IGN? Or like, is that something I'm supposed to know? Or like... Oh. But like, who had a total... What is a cheater death? Is this new slang that I'm not hip to? I can't keep up with the kids. Oh my god. I felt myself, like, walk off as well. Hi, Tuna. Tuna, the guy that my cousin's talking to is, like, in San Diego right now. He's just, like, working on yachts, like, with his brother in San Diego, or whatever. And every time she talks about San Diego, I just think about you. And I think about when you dropped your phone down the fucking whatever. What's the proper terminology for that? Yeah, we might be too old for some TCD. Typing on that phone right now, it's Aura that you still have it. The storm drain, that's the proper terminology. I even told my cousin about it. Because I was just like, every time we talk about San Diego. She told me if she told me if, like, I thought her and him were gonna work out. And I had to be honest with her. And it was just, like, really funny, like, watching, like what honesty did to her. Maybe you can go see Andrew. No, cause like... Damn, Red already went mid. Cause Red took their first rush out faster. Hope this helps. So I'm gonna go to my base. Oh. I don't pay attention enough. No, cause like, so like, they were talking, right? And then like, out of the blue, like they were talking and my cousin was like really into him. And like, out of the blue, he just like fucking like blocked her for like, I think like 3 months. And then apparently like, she liked one of his like, she liked one of his posts on, like, Instagram. And then that's like when he came back. But like he came back to be like it was like, was it kind of valid? How they even meet? Oof. Ever heard of Hinge? You know, the niche dating app? Okay, but like, okay. So the reason why, like, he, like, kind of was, like, upset and, like, what led him to, like, end up in San Diego, like, I can kind of understand. But it's also just, like, one of those things where it's, like, I don't trust somebody after they, like, run away from their problems. Like, if you've proven to the point where, like, you'll just, like, block somebody and say nothing regardless of how valid the reason was, like, of, like, what you're dealing with emotionally, I don't trust you anymore. Because what happens when something like that comes up again? Because life has a way of something like that coming up again. Because, like, I think, like, he was dating a girl for, like, 5 years. And then, like, after, like, they, like, broke up or whatever, he found out that, that she cheated on him at one point with, like, one of his friends. Like, which is, like, I understand, like, why it's upsetting, but it's, like, so you block the current girl you're talking to? I understand the move across the fucking, like, I understand the move across the fucking country part of it a little bit. For, like, an internship. Not really an internship or whatever, just, like, working with his brother, right? I think. Like, so, like, I understand, like, I need to get away from it for a bit, but just block the girl you're currently talking to and, like, give no reason? Oh my god. It's over. Yeah, like, that's my point. Like, poor emotional regulation, right? And, like, it's, like, I understand, like, why it feels overwhelming, but I just feel like something is gonna come up in life again where, like, he has to face that crossroad. And it's just, like, one of those things where it's, like, I don't trust people who run away to not run away again. And, like, that's just me being a bad person in some senses of more being, like, if someone runs away from you once, I feel like, it's just, like, it's probably gonna happen again.
Oh my god.
Who up nixing their narwhal?
I would. Right? So it's, like, and then my cousin's, like, justification is, like, well, you know, like, he's working on it and stuff like that, and I'm just, like, and it's just, like, I just, like, it's something that, like, it's so hard to work on because, like, that's such, like, an extreme stressor. You know? And it's like, that will happen again in his life. Like, that's like... That's like my honest, like... My cousin is, like, so bad at dealing with this bullshit. She's delusional, that's why. Like, I can't even hate her. I do the same shit. I let people back after when I shouldn't. Oh, yeah, true. Yeah. Her sister just had a seizure. It was a crazy week for me to not be streaming. I got so much lore. Both my grandma and my cousin were not in the hospital. I was sitting at home doing nothing. That's not true. I was sleeping all day and then playing Kovacs. That's what I was doing. W or L? That's scary? Yeah. They still don't even know what caused it. She got her license suspended for 6 months. And then, Apparently we learned the ivermectin does not work for the like the sepsis. Just if anyone's wondering. Hope this helps. But like, my cousin should just like never date anybody, Wank, cause like, she has like so many guys who just like pay her to exist. So like, why would she like get into a relationship? Let's just say in this case, Tuna, it led to a full toe becoming a half toe. Or maybe no toe. What does a stub exactly mean for a toe? I haven't seen it, nor do I want to. I mean, there's just like a boot, but... No, it's not even that though, like... No, like, it's genuinely, like, no, like, when? She got paid $500 for a bicep pic. Like, she got, like, paid $500. She got paid $500 for a picture that she was able to show me with, like, not even have to think about it, you know? Like... Like, she's like mean to them in a little bit, but I wouldn't say she's like, she's not degrading to them. I don't know how you like achieve that hustle. Just gotta get lucky. Just gotta like play the cards you're dealt. I can never do that. Cause like I just like I don't like people spending like too much money on me. It's like But I guess like it's different for my cousin as well though, because like I've been in like bad relationships, but like I feel like she's been in way more relationships with people where it's just been like in way more situations with people that just like didn't like care about her to like any like degree and stuff like that. And you know, like I feel like I don't know, it's like, again, if everyone constantly is treating you as like an object, eventually you're like going to like respond by taking advantage of that. And I've had less of that experience, so maybe I'm like more morally opposed to like using somebody for money because I haven't been used as an object. Oh my god, one of my friends is like that right now. They're like so miserable in their relationship, and they're like being like, I'm just gonna stay with them until I hate them, until like I can't stand them anymore because I just don't want to be single. So I think that's like more of what it is for like me and opposed to my cousin, like, cause like I like, again, after like what 23 years of being like objectified, like, you know, eventually you're like, oh, this is how they see me. Well, let me like, you know, like let me do it back to them. Do you mean like you feel like you're better than people because your relationship has lasted, or like, oops, what does that mean? Why is yellow there? I just hope y'all didn't take the diamonds. That's all I hope for Bed Wars. That's because they were awesome, but I mean, like, you should be happy in your relationship. I knew I was gonna do that. Runs back to his base. Interesting. That's fair, but these are like, some of these people are people that like there's people like there's guys who literally just take my cousin shopping, like. Or like guys that like she's been to school with and, you know, like known for many years who are just like, yeah, exactly. I don't know, there's like this like thing with me. Oh, rip. I don't even get stuff, life is over. I don't know if this is stuff that only happens in the US, but maybe. But I really feel like that can't be true. Like, well, I mean, what? The American people are some of the most materialistic people, though. Like, but to act like holier than thou in the sense of like, yeah, I'm sure America's the only place where people are paying people to talk to them. Like, fuck no. Like, I had 8 gold in there. Shameless, like the show? Bro, like, why do you think that? Like, I think Americans have mastered fake niceness. I don't think... Whoa. No, I just had to say it, that's fair. I feel like the American superiority complex leads into more Americans just, like, being really fake nice to people because they need to, like, prove that their country's, like, the best. But what do I know? I don't interact with real people. But I've heard people who, like, who've, like, said they've been to America and people were, like, really nice to them. I mean, like, there's so many factors in it all and how they treat you, of course. Like, what region you go to matters. Who's... Oh, he fireballed the diamonds. That was... Or emeralds. That was not on purpose. Oh, I'm the best player. Lose my ability to click so I can fireball jump while he's invis. I don't know. I feel like it depends where you are. Like, especially like in America, like if you're like, you know, if you're like a white straight person who's visiting, they're 100% you're gonna get like treated with also just like way more like positive reception, like stuff like that matters. But And then, again, where you are. Yeah. Tuna. That cousin sent me like a screenshot of the Andrew guy going. I'm probably gonna have to like move to Florida or California for work. You gonna move with me? And I don't know how to like I don't know if like I have it in me to explain to my cousin why I responded like both like I responded with two Nazis or two Hitler states. But to be fair, like every American state's like a Hitler state. But like I don't know. California just like feels like the embodiment of like the neoliberal project to me, and it's like bro, I can't rep California. And then like Florida's Florida, so I only hate one country. I only hate people from one country, and it's because, like, Neb, like, radicalized me. Yo, chill on my state. You're from Florida, Winwhy? Who? Argentina. Neb made me hate Argentina, so as long as you're not from Argentina, we're good. I won't blame you personally if your country has a colonial past. I never knew you're from Florida, I swear on my life. I hate Florida. So as long as you're not from Argentina, you're chill. We're chill. I don't get those. Have you ever looked at America? I don't know. It's just like I feel like if you didn't divide every country like for the most part divides into some sort of states or provinces. America's states are like just like weirdly like overly like, you know, talked about, but it's also probably partially because like America's like the global empire. It's also just a lot to do with like the difference of like governance, like and how like America came together. Because like America was like a collection of states that came together to like form the country. It wasn't like a like this guy's in this. That's chill. I memorize every state? I don't. If you told me to name every state right now, I'd forget one. Actually, no, I wouldn't. I think I can name all 50 states off the dome. But I don't think that's like a crazy accomplishment. I have a fire version of this song in my bookmarks, and it's making me think about it. In my Twitter bookmarks. I don't like that guy stayed till the end. Name a country between China and India. Bangladesh, Thailand, Cambodia. Like what's in the what do you call in the middle? Like is Vietnam in the middle? Like I mean like between? Yeah, like what's between? Like there just be Bangladesh. Like no, like yeah, but like I can't look at the map that way. China's so big and like in a like I can't contextualize the map. I'm sorry, I'm a loser. Like between? Oh, Nepal. I'm an idiot. Yeah. Because like, does Bangladesh even really touch China? No, because like I was thinking about that after like Nepal like jumped in my head. I actually thought about it like before, because like India wraps around Bangladesh. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I thought about it for a second longer. I've played enough GeoGuessr where I can contextualize the map enough. Well, I guess I did just go from memory now. No, I want to play the version like I bookmarked on Twitter. Tanking all the fall damage to waste my 3 gold item to save my 2 gold item. Interesting. Oh, that guy's fighting that guy. I can go into my Twitter bookmarks. This is what life's all about, going into my Twitter bookmarks on stream. Let's see, what are the last... Oh, it's a college football 27 sliders, a post about Argentina, and then this. Oh, let's listen to this banger. I saved this, like, for times like this.
Hey there, Delilah, I am jerking off at
Yes, I hope you do.
Phone section, Google 34 art as you do. This pommy porn is W Goose.
Oh my god.
This nuts for you. Hey there, Delilah, I'm now edging in Home Depot. I'm in the lumber section, hidden fapping to this anime goat named Ganyu. Cute anime girl with big boobs, awooga woo.
I love the awooga woo.
Oh, that's how I beat my meat.
I'm very much not.
Oh, hope no one walks in on me.
I don't think anything animated really does it for
That's
me.
how I beat my meat. Oh, hope no one walks in on me.
That was beautiful. Like, no, like, I can get down with some stuff that's, like, drawn, you know? But, like, I like, the animated doesn't really do it for me. But it's also just, like, stuff that's, like, drawn is more just, like, oh, that's attractive, you know, then, like, I move on with my life, right? Like... Wank, one of the best DMs I ever received is out of the blue, somebody DM'd me. I looked at one Yuri. It's like, oh, I was like, I hate being single. I looked at one Yuri, and now I'm just, like, sad, lonely, and horny. And that is a real DM I've received. Those guys are not about bad. I'm not paying attention to this Bedwars stuff. Dylan likes that, so it's okay. My lips are so chapped. Oh. I gotta put the goat in the queue. Hakanchi, the goat is in queue, and then after the goat plays, I have a story for you. What's behind me? The thing on, like, up on my thing? It says happy birthday from Jose. It's like a 2-year-old, like, Twitch bit that I've just kept there because I have nothing else to, like, put there. What was the song I sang? Yeah, I don't think I ever listened. I'm fake. Did you listen to Disco D, Hakanchi? Yeah, rip Jose, he'll be missed. I like when people come into my room. Hakanchi. Disco D produced Lonely by, like, Akon. Like, he's the GOAT. He's the fucking GOAT. He's part of my 27 club. Don't worry, Akanchi. I queued a Disco D song. You can have your ears immersed. Acorn? Yeah, that's what I said. I'll cue some of Disco D's best work. AKA one of the few Disco D songs that have lyrics that I'm comfortable playing on stream. You know, the 2003 like club music is crazy. But like fuck me on the dance floor goes hard, like. Disco D knew what he was doing. I'm just saying words. You have to listen to the song first. You have to listen to the 2 songs first, Akanchi. So I'm keeping you in the stream for 2 songs. So you can't leave. And then I'll probably tell you halfway through the 2nd song, because I'll be bored. I do have to go soon? Well, let's see. It's like 4 minutes worth of song. We can get through the first song. Here, I'll skip this so we can listen to Disco D. You don't understand the experience that this album is, Sakanchi. Like, we'll listen to listen to Disco D though. He's going crazy. Just the best to ever do it. There's no... Hakanchi. He has 2,000 monthly listeners on Spotify. If you've ever found yourself down that rabbit hole, then like... Bro, it's not even really chaos. Like... You've just never... Clearly you've just never experienced the night at the booty bar. Who the fuck is Dizzy Rascal? Oh, my gap's in the wrong spot. Hold my aim. Wait, so you're telling me Disco D did a song with the goat? Bro, Hakanshi, Disco D produced this song. Like, he's the goat. Hakanshi, I only know about Disco D's existence. No, Hakanshi. I only know about, like, Disco D's, like, existence because my mom used to, like, fucking listen to him. And, like, I just never forgot the fucking album cover. Because, like, the album covers, like, was not something that, like, the 11-year-old I should have been seeing, like... But then, like, it irked me enough to be like, I wanted to, like, respond to my mom, basically, so because my mom made a new email to email me. So she's been, like, emailing me. And I was like, I'm gonna respond to her. Just to tell her I listened to the Disco D album, basically. And then she was like, Disco D asked me out on a date one time. And I responded with, he produced Lonely, why didn't you go out on a date with him? Bro, I believe it. Like, why? Like, what is there to like? My mom was a DJ from like Detroit, like DJing in Detroit around like probably like same time period. Like, there's like no like reason like going to like you know clubs, raves, shit like that. There's no reason. There's like it's probably not like that far fetched to say their lives like at some point like intertwined. Oh, true. But Disco D killed himself, Akanchi. Goat down. So does Disco D actually have a song with them? Because, like, if that's the case, then, like, Disco D really is just the GOAT. That'd be, like, proof that Disco D was the GOAT, right? Oh my god, I moved that. Why are you on your Phoebe LARP? It's probably like some like lunar cosmetic this guy has. Oh my god, I'm a bad player. I love Phoebe, but you don't love me. Oh, I can tell this is a goat right here. I understand why he's an icon. We're playing so much baseline junkie. We need to turn this party up, Akanchi. Put on baseline, junkie. I get it, I get it. No, this is a goat right here. I understand. Probably not, Hench. Hench, remember that one thing we were saying about spinning it back? On the 13th of October, we can talk is so funny. I'm using the Legend 27. Are you the butcher? What do you think? Oh, Hakanchi, this song is amazing. Hakanchi, I get it now. I'm happy I listened to you. Hakanchi does AC. Oh, I boosted him away. It's top left. Oh. Presla and Hakanchi both AC. I actually don't know if Presla AC is. Hey, Cherry. They're cut from the same cloth. No, it's just like one of those things where it's like, if everyone around you auto clicks, like, and like when I think about Presla, I think about like Cross. When I think about Cross, like Presla tier, I think about Infaction, and then it's like, and then I think about like Infaction and like Hakanchi, and like if they both auto click, then like, just wanted attention. Bye. Oh, bye. Oh my god. That pro doesn't land? Bedwars isn't real. Can you give me attention? No. Who wanna rock? Who wanna roll? Who wanna die? Where's that mid? That's what the left media wants us to believe. The liberal media. Don't know who you're fucking with. This is not a glory hole. That's one of my favorite lines. Like if you had to like make me list favorite lines that exist. This is all because I walked off. That might be the funniest string of 2 messages ever. Bro, people are dumb. Like, I get it, like, I hate to have to see him too, but it's like, what do you expect? Like... Who do you photobomb? Lol 6-7. Who's Invis? Who did you want to win? You shouldn't even have to ask me that question. I'm like so sad that you asked me that question, honestly. I know I have higher prop than this guy. Whoa. No, no, no. I wanted Spain to win. When I lose, I didn't gap. It's whatever. Never. How do you have that many fireballs in orchestra? Like, no, it's like never lucky. Genuinely never lucky. Genuinely never lucky. I saw that like Spain, like it was one of like official like Spain, like maybe it was like a football account or something. They posted the picture and they cropped him out of Conchi. Oh my god, wait. Wow, that's so good. I don't know. The way to like win 2v1s at the end of the game is just like just have to be patient or if you make a mistake. No, like, oh my god. Hello, I'm genuinely going to like throw something at the wall. The YouTube auto translate thing might be like the worst like thing ever implemented. Oh my god. Alright, bye. Hench. The message in my YouTube chat was thank you, man, which still is like blah. But the YouTube auto-translate? Hench, you'll never guess what the YouTube auto-translate made that message. The YouTube auto-translated that message to you are a man. Yeah, like hello? Like what? What? Hello? That's so funny. Like, how does it, like, where does it, like, oh my god. Where is it getting that from? Like... No, yeah, it's just like one of those things too, like where it's like, I didn't realize there's the YouTube auto-translate, so I was like, oh, I just have, so like, they said, like, so they said thank you, and then they asked like a question, but like, all I saw was them saying that, and then asking questions. I was like, what the fuck, why are you saying that, then asking me a fucking question, when it's like, like, yeah, W YouTube. Hench, why do I not play for 2 days and all my mechs are gone? Bro, speed is better than jump. Do you know what I think really, like, caused the change of speed being better than jump? The gens are faster now, so, like, everyone just has fireballs. But, like, jump is still good, but, like... Hench, did I ever tell you, like, what I did because, like, during the weekly? At the start of the weekly, like, when I told you to, like, DM, like... Because remember I told you to, like, DM, like, pumpkins, you know, whatever? So, like, he DM'd me asking how I was doing, and I waited till after I beat the weekly to respond. Like, I waited till after, like, I broke the weekly to respond to send a screenshot of me breaking the weekly and being like, this is what I was up to. It wasn't like I was too focused on the weekly. I was waiting to beat the weekly to tell him that I beat the weekly. Yeah, it was like me being a loser to, like, Aura Farm, but not really ever Aura Farm, because, like, again, I broke a record that, like, 3 people care about. And that, like, will be, like, a week long of, like, memories forever for me. Who cares? Me. And then me. And then me. And then, like, 2 other people who I made care. My favorite person in the world got staffed, Hench. No, Biffy! You are so tapped. Fruit Burl, good map. I see the fruit ball vision. $20-hour fruit ball grind? Actually, what's fruit ball's height? You know, that matters. Do you know what I think the only thing that makes Ashfire playable with its height? It's because the first rush is like a diag rush. Like, if it was like a, like if it was like a rush like that... Talk about work of art. I'm figuring out Fruit Bro. Was that big island always that close? No, it's just like, cause like I'm thinking about like steampunk doesn't work cause steampunk like, it's like, cause steampunk and Ashfire are very similar outside of the mid being connected, and the base being like taller. Like in the base being taller is like what leads to like the first rush being like really miserable, where like the Ashfire first rushes aren't that miserable. Yeah, I would diag the diamonds as well still. I just, like... Yeah, being straight is woke. I just wanted to see, like, what it felt like to go that way. Whew. I had a fun interaction with one Yuri girl in Duck Attack in the 1000 star Bed Wars Discord last night. Savannah? You know, Duck Attack was pulling out all the stops last night. It was beautiful, hench. No, it was genuinely beautiful. Do I need to go read up? I can just tell you what happened if you want me to. Would reading be better? No. Probably not. Okay, so like, Duck Attack pings me, and then I respond with, don't ping me, I don't, like, don't ping me, I think I say. And that's, like all I said. And then it's like, Duck Attack goes like, oh, where's this ego coming from, or whatever the fuck, you know? And I was just like, there's no ego, I just don't like you. And then, like, I go, and then, like, I just don't like you, and I don't think it's ego, like I don't think it's like oh my god, like, no, because I've talked about, like, okay, I have to preface this, but like, I'm moral, like, high standing so much, but what I'm moral high standing for is also something that, like, no one, like, should even give me the fucking, like, place to be able to do it. It's not hard, and I've already, like, called out the behavior, like, in DMs, and it still continued. So it's like, so I was like, I don't think it's a high, like, so I responded with, I don't think, like, it's a high bar. Like, I don't think it's a high bar as well, though, if I am egoing you, to be, like, a better person than, like, you know, someone who, like, calls people, like, black and says, like, you know, is, like, you know, says the N-word, right? It's like... And then Duck Attack responded with, okay, freak. And then I leave chat. And then Savannah comes in the chat and pings me and just goes like, and then, like, you know, somebody who I've also accused of the same thing. Yeah, it's right. It's someone who I've also called out for saying, for saying, like, you know, the same slur, right? Which I did the same thing. I called them out, I called them out in private before I called them out publicly, you know? Right? Like, it's like, again, I can say, I can say when, like, no, I don't think so, hench. But again, I don't think someone who I've called out for the same behavior coming into the chat and being like, you know, when you act like this, like, you know, no one's gonna, like, change or like listen to you, right? And I was like, you can just, like, not talk, like, you can just not talk to us, you know? And I was like, and I just respond with, I just said don't ping me. Duck Attack, like, you know, wanted to know why I didn't want him to ping me, so I said why. Like, yeah, right? Like, oh my god, but then, like, Duck Attack, like, hit, like, the three, like, Duck Attack was like, Well, I don't care if someone called me a cracker. So that was Duck's, the first thing Duck said. So that was thing 1 that Duck said. Defense 2 was, well, you know, I'd never actually say it to, like, a black person IRL. That was defense 2. And then for 3 he went to Old Reliable. What's the do we know what Old Reliable is? Do we know what he went to Old Reliable for 3. Yup. Yeah, exactly, Win. Why, I'm a pussy. Like, you know, I wouldn't say it to anybody's face. Like, you know, it's like, wow, man, that's good. I'm glad to know you. So you know the word. Like, that's just like, no, that's just like it's like the worst defense ever, because it's literally being like, oh, I'm admitting what I'm saying is like hateful and like bad, but you know, I would never actually say it to the person's face of, I wouldn't say it to the person's face of this hateful word. Just let me say this hateful word. Why can't I say this hateful word? And then you also get the well, nobody else says anything else about it. You seem to be the only person who cares about it. You also get that defense, which, like, is just like, okay, like I don't know, like let me go hang out with a bunch of like white supremacists and start spewing like white supremacist rhetoric. Like, does that make me like in the right, and like does it mean I should continue doing what I'm doing? Because the people around me aren't finding anything wrong with what I'm saying. Like, but why? Like, Savannah coming into the chat and just like, cause like, no, Savannah gave me like the thing that you always do, which is like the, you know, like you're just like so confrontational when you're morally policing. Yeah, like, right? Like, which is like, I think like in this instance, I will 100% not deny that that's what I was doing, but I also talked to these people in privately, like, first, you know? Like, oh my god. But no, cause like Savannah, cause Savannah also like, there's like, you know, I got sent like a screenshot of her like, well, she only said half of it, which is why Hench made the joke that Hench is allowed to, like, Hench, you're allowed to make that joke. I can't engage in that joke. That joke is your joke to make. Have fun. But then I call it Savannah's behavior, and I get the, well, it's okay because like, or it's like I'm not racist, my boyfriend is half black. That was the response I got on that one. Which then, wait, this is a good bit. I like this bit, Hench. So like those are all of the defenses that like I do just like the concept that like people have accepted. It's just like, another good day was October 7th. No, it's because I told Hench if I'm still single in 3 months, we can date, and that's 3 months from the day of when I said it. Well, no, but like, it's true in some sense that like I'm confrontational, but I feel like the things that I'm confrontational about that like you like criticize are way different than like me calling someone out for saying the N-word. Like, and like it's again, I never say you were wrong with your critique like of me being like confrontational. But like I also feel like I possess the ability to be not confrontational. I just like tend to be confrontational, especially if like I'm having a conversation about something on stream. But I was just like, I'm just too open to like confrontation, and I will always like, you know, I won't back down from that. like, but like the like I'm like dating someone like black. Is it not just like the extension of like the black friend? It's like you can be attracted to somebody and also still like be racist, like, and like still do and say racist things. It does like the dating someone does not like excuse the behavior. Bro, it's like I have a hard time calling these people racist because they're just like ignorant, but it's like, yeah, like I've always struggled with that one, but it's like, again, I'm not the one to like label people racist because I feel like a lot of like the like a lot of the 15-year-old like, well, I guess like these people are 20, so like holy fuck, but I feel like a lot of like the young white people who like get trapped into it aren't really racist, they're just idiots. But maybe this is me because of like my own mistakes and my own past, just wanting to like convince myself that I was never like truly racist for doing it. But like yeah. I feel like the like, I don't know. Wow, my favorite opinion of like the term of like how white people use the N-word was said by a white guy. Interesting. Yeah, exactly. Like I feel like no, it's just like I really liked it when it got described as like the continuance of like wanting to like colonize. Like I really liked that, like that way of it being summed up. Which would still be rooted in, you know. But it is just true all white people are racist. Like, I would like never try, like, I would say like I tried to not be racist, but like I would never like I don't know. It's like, it's that like weird thing of like, why are all white people now racist? Because it's the way we're socially conditioned. It's a racist statement. I'll just like say nothing, because like that's just won't engage with that, like. What? I'm a bad player. I should have fireballed. You know, every time I listen to like an album now, I just think to myself, when why I go, surround sound really like a top 50 album all time. And like, I'll get to listening to it at some point, but like, every time like I exist now, I just think about that. I go, surround sound really like that good? Where that many people have like, you know, liked it to where it's like, you know, a top 50 album? I read that ass. I'll listen to it at some point. I'm white and not racist. Who? Neb, I was just talking about how, like, I don't think that exists. Or did I see surround sound? I mean the Forever Story, yeah. But, like, look at how much I'm hating. I'm, like, forgetting the name of it. No, it's probably good. But I mean, like, I think, like, I just don't trust it because, like, I don't know, like, I feel like it's just fair to say that, like, these, like, review sites, like, skew towards, like, newer music, and I think that's, like, made, like, what I do is then, like, I, like, hate newer music more. like, it just also, like, yeah, it's just, like, put that in your title tomorrow. DM it to me and I'll put it in my title tomorrow. So then we can have it for a whole stream. Like, no, I feel like it's, like, it's still, like, I don't, like, no, I just look at it and I go, that isn't a top 50 album of all time. Am I excited to listen to it? Yes. But I also feel like I'm just gonna, like, hate it more than people hate it. But, like, I don't know. Like, I'm weird. Cause, like, I don't know, like, I get bothered. Like, I, like, get sent, like, I get, like, sent people's, like hip-hop, like, topsters, and I look at people's topsters, and they just bother me. Cause, like, there's just albums that aren't talked about that, like, bother me, like, where's the Dead Prez? Where's Let's Get Free on our top 100 hip-hop albums topster? I also think I saw one with, like, no roots. And I was just like, really? We don't have, like, I love the Roots too much, like. I think there was no Lupe, no Roots, like. Maybe I'm remembering it wrong. I think like, is it Cheat Codes? The Danger Mouse and Black Thought album? Did I miss anything? No, I didn't miss anything. Hi, Tittles. How are you doing, Tittles? What, like, I'm trying to, like, think of, out of the Spanish albums I've listened to, which one has, like, the highest chance of, like, my top 100. Actually, I know which one has the highest chance of my top 100. I'm like, LARPing. When you start listening to the Roots, I started listening to the Roots discography, like, a month and a half ago, and I've been obsessed with it ever since. Do you speak Spanish? Hola. Probably like a month and a half. No! During the fucking weekly grind, I listened to nothing but the Roots for basically the whole weekly. I know you like that word. I don't like how overused LARP is. Can we stop? It's just corny, like. You're not even using it right, Tittles. I didn't even die to his fucking fireball. I walked off. I can't lie though. I have been Last of Them farming the Roots. But like I do but like I do listen to them, and I really haven't really been Last of Them farming them much. Oh my dear. I am pathetic. I'm pathetic, but I'll never lie about being pathetic. So, like, at least I'm a little bit better than most people who are pathetic. I thought about farming Disco D last FM streams. Have you tried just not being pathetic? No. Oh. Now, but I can tell you something, like, really pathetic that, like, I've kept to myself from you because, like, I'm not ready for you to, like, call me pathetic for it yet. Have you tried just being a completely different person? Yeah, but that a completely different person wouldn't have... Oh, I wanted the number to be lower. A completely different person wouldn't have 16 viewers on Twitch right now, so... That guy didn't go for me, right? Nope, he went for me. Bed Wars is such a bad game. Like, what did I do? What do you mean, why am I... Okay, whatever. No, like... Yeah, why am I hacking? Like... Peggy on 2026 working hard emoji. True. Neb, I'll send you a screenshot after this game. And then you're gonna call me so pathetic. And I want you to know that, like, it was me. It was all me that, like, made this, like, come about. There's no blame for anyone else. Actually, I don't think, like, even, like, know the whole, like, story. I wasn't, like... I haven't been, like, keeping you updated. Maybe I did. What's your Discord name? There you go. There you go, Nev. Why do I need to start winning more? Oh, W water. Oh, how'd he catch up so fast? Wait, it just doesn't... Oh, okay, so it's not that bad. It's something that was, like, expected, I guess. Neb, it's just, like, there's no words. That's all I'll say. Face to face. No backwards fireball jump was rage bait. Like, to just leave? Like, I should have just left? I was being greedy. I should have just left. What's your hottest music take? I don't know. I don't know. I'm too scared to be a hater. I'm too much of a sheep. Or maybe I just haven't listened to enough music. There's not, I believe with that take, but that's not my own take. I'm trying to... I'm trying to like think. I don't know. Most of the albums that I see, generally most of the albums that I see and like I hate on, like the most, are albums that like I see them and I go, why are they ranked this high? But I haven't actually ever listened to the thing in full, so like, that's like, so like I can't like 100% like fucking like share my thoughts because I haven't listened to the albums in whole yet. And no, it's just stuff where it's like, it's just stuff where like I see like the fucking like System of a Down album like really high on like album lists, and it's just like at no point do I ever like listen to that and just go like, wow, this is just like a perfect like I don't even like I don't listen to a song off the album that like, you know, the big hits, right? Like I've like you know, and I just go, wow, this comes from a perfect album. But like maybe I don't get it. Maybe like maybe I just don't understand Rick Rubin as well as everyone else does. Maybe that's what the issue is. But it's also like I've never listened to it in full, so yes, that's what I've been doing all day. I've been doing nothing but listening to albums lately. Like, good rage bait. People with, oh my god, I have ADHD. Why does the guy think I care about this guy with the M's? He's blind. That guy has so much aura for knowing he'd lived that jump. He's gonna spend the emeralds, that's the best part. I don't know, I just feel like I haven't listened to enough music yet to give like a lot of my takes. A lot of my takes are on like artists that I just like love. Like I need to listen to the Downward Spiral again, but like this would be like me venturing into like music where it's like nobody's here is really like we don't really have like we don't have any like really like 9 Inch Nails lovers here who are like ready to have like a discussion on like Pretty Hate Machine versus like the Downward Spiral. Like I don't I don't think like anyone like here is like listen to either of those albums to have that discussion with me, but sometimes I listen to the Pretty Hate Machine and I think that. And you got the focus listen to an entire album? Yeah. I love the Eminem show. That's outside of Drips. Outside of Drips, it's almost like a perfect album for me. Welcome back. I'm trying to think of like what else, like I really want to listen to Nevermind again, because I don't know like if I caved to the pressure and rated it high because like I'm like a sheep, or like was I just like too tired to like fully remember how like enjoyable that album was. Yeah, I don't know, but like I feel like most people like put Marshall Mathers LP over the Eminem the Eminem like show. I don't know, again, I haven't like listened to these albums in full. I don't know, like I haven't listened to enough music. Technically one of my hot music takes is that everyone has Things Fall Apart over Undone in Roots discography, the Roots discography, and I like Undone more. So like I saw someone whose favorite like Kendrick's like, you know, their #1 album all time is Mr. Morale. I saw there's like someone who I follow on Twitter that like that has like their topster pinned. and that is their #1 like album all time. I just like I just like feel like I haven't listened enough music to like just listen to like an album that's just like loved yet and just like hate it. I don't know. Oh yeah, you know what my hottest take is? God, that fucking 21 Cent album. But you're honest rap, like I don't know. Like I don't think I have like hot takes, like cause like what also makes it a hot take? Cause like I don't know. Bro, 2016 Lil Uzi was so special though. Take me back. Pink Tape clears anything from the last 2 decades. Pink Tape is so... I just like feel like I haven't listened to enough music to have hot takes yet. Oh my god, don't bring up Pink Tape. Oh my, I listened to Pink Tape. Like, oh my god. Like, I listened to fucking Pink Tape like 2 weeks ago again. And oh my god, I literally had to pause in the middle and then come back. It's so long. I'm trying to like... look at the albums I've listened to. And there's just like no hot takes. There's just no hot takes that like stem from my album of the year thoughts so far. Like my only disagreement with it, my biggest disagreement so far in something I've rated is on Savage Mode 2. Like and I don't know, does me being like, I don't think Savage Mode 2 was that interesting. Like, is that like a hot take? Like, are people going around talking about how Savage Mode 2 is one of the greatest albums ever? Like, just like a boring album that like, you know, like. I think 21 Savage does have like a bar on that album though, where it's like. I think 21 Savage has like a bar on that album though, where it's like, I'm not Muslim, but I'm still not eating bacon or something like that though. So like maybe that should bring up the rating for me. I liked I Am Greater Than Sign I Was. I think that was a lot of fun. Like I think that was like a pretty good album. And then Savage Mode 2 is just, oh my god. No, music talk again? Talking about music's fun. Oh my god! You know what I saw? Oh my god, this tweet rage baited me so much. This tweet rage baited me so much. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Okay, so, okay. Should I pay attention to my Bed Wars game or read this tweet out that rage baited me? Can we get, like... Oh, I read out. Okay. So this person tweets, tried to read the reviews of Maid of Honor by Drake on Album of the Year, and in their attempts to be pretentious and better than people who go outside, they just end up writing reviews that read like YouTube comments. And then someone responded, but I don't see the response. But then they go, they always use feeling words and not actual descriptions of the Sonics. They swear they listen to it with an unclosed mind, and whenever you question them on tracks, albums, they always scramble to pretend to pretend they earnestly heard it or are inconsistent in their criticism. Like, okay, I'm sorry, but just to be like, why aren't people on Album of the Year breaking down the music sonically? It's so funny. Like, and also just be like, why are people using their feelings to talk about albums? Like, why are we using our feelings to talk about music? That's not how you're supposed to critique art. It's all about the sonics. But it's like, even if we break down the sonics, isn't it just how that sonic makes you feel? Like, of course, like I know there is way to like turn like, you know, like again, I don't make music. Like, yeah, why aren't you like? It's just like one of those things where it's like, if you don't like Drake as a person, I don't understand why you're like listening to the album in some senses, you know? Where it's like, yeah, of course. They're all pretentious. Like, I agree that they're pretentious. Like, I agree that, like, everyone who, like, rates music is pretentious and, like, we're all, like egotistical losers. Like, no one gives a fuck about what you think about this album. Like, you know, like, that's why I guess for me, I treat it more of, like, a catalog of, like... yeah, true, talk for yourself, yeah. I treat it more of, like, a catalog of being, like, I listen to this, these are my thoughts, you know? That's what I try and use it for. But like, to say that people on, like, album of the year, like, I don't know how to break down music. I can't, like, listen to a song and tell you, like, I don't know how to make music, so I don't really know how to break down the creation of a song. Like, most music I listen to, and I can't, like, talk about the sonics of it all. Like, and I know there's, like, in some sense, there is some math that can be applied to music and music theory and all this stuff, but it's like, I don't know music theory, I don't know everything that goes into making a song. So, like, am I barred from giving my thoughts on an album if I can't break it down sonically? And then someone who always doesn't like the music I send them. After I saw that tweet, I DM'd them and I was like, next time I send you music and you don't like it, can you break it down sonically? No, I genuinely, like, responded to that post. And I mean, like, what am I supposed to say? Like, if we're like, if it's like 2026 and like we're like, I do look at you a certain way if it's 2026 and we're like, and we're out here like trying to fucking like defend like Drake's music, you know? Like what do you want? Like what are you upset that like people gave the album like, and because like that, like then we had the whole conversation and I was like, they kept calling me nuanced person, which is really funny. But then at the end they're like what were your thoughts on like, you know, like what are your thoughts on like that album or whatever? This guy's biblically LeBron. When, why? Where's LeBron signing? Yeah. I think Drake has just been making really mid music for a really long time and people are finally realizing that. And like, I think it just like for Drake, it's like the earlier Drake is the best and it's been like a decline since like fucking Views. Like, I don't know. It's like a 10-year decline of albums just being mid. Like, and that's perfectly okay to make mid music, but he was getting like propped up like he was making amazing music. And now people are finally like starting to realize of, oh, none of this music he was ever making was really that great. And so now like the hate is like being like overcorrected for. What's this one good album? I don't know. I haven't listened to Drake's discography. I'm just saying people say that he has one good album. Even like the Drake haters, like even people like who hate Drake will be like, it wasn't that bad at the start. Oh, I wanted to Pearl, but then I opened my inventory and... What is Alone at Prom? I'm not listening to Tory Lanez. Drake is not in the big three. Well, I never even had Cole in the big three. But like, my opinion on music has changed so much from like all of the times I can remember last listening to all these albums, which is another part of the reason why like I don't like give my thoughts on like anything on music, because like of course I've heard a lot of music in my life, but the way that I see music has changed so much in the past like year and a half that I just like I don't know, I just like can't have these like conversations about music because like I feel like my thoughts on everything have changed. So that's kind of like why I don't really have any takes on music. Never to the hyper on Youngboy. I mean, I don't know. I think Youngboy is Youngboy, and I don't think like it. But besides him being an artist who can sing, like what is there to say about Youngboy? Just like he sticks to his lane and he drops his like album a year. Actually, I think there's like. I think Youngboy is like moving like he's dropping like multiple albums a year sometimes, but you know, when he gets his money and like the label's happy, he's happy. But I feel like if like you go through like Youngboy's discography or like You're listening along a lot of the same song done in a bunch of different ways. But I don't know, like, why? There's just like the biggest like thing that I've like been doing first is like I like rated like 30 albums on Rate Your Music like 2 years ago. And I've just been going back through all of those first before I like do anything else to see like how has my music taste changed in these past 2 years, and that's like, and that's kind of just like I don't know. That's what I've been doing. That's why I haven't ventured out into the Forever Story yet. It's also just like these are albums that like I've listened to a lot and like know well, so it's like a good baseline for me for my ratings. Some of them I haven't listened to that much, but like they have songs that like come on in my liked and stuff like that. But then there's part of me which is like, oh, I've been obsessed with the Roots, so while I'm obsessed with the Roots, I want to do the Roots whole discography. And I don't know. I feel like that's like part of it too, is the way that I like listening to music is like what I really like, just like keying in on an artist and then just like listening to their whole discography and like listening to the artist's like growth. Yeah, I mean, and I will get to that point, right? Again, like, I love the Pretty Hate Machine. There's part of me that, like, there's part of me that would, like, wants to argue that, like, Pretty Hate Machine is, like, a perfect album. But, like, I don't know, it's just one of those things where it's, like, if an album doesn't really have a great song and it's just a bunch of good songs, is it a perfect album? That became the question I raised to myself. Just because I like every song on an album, is it a perfect album? This is the second time I've heard this song today. What am I doing? I don't know. My cope is that I've been up for longer than I'm normally up on Minecraft. Music is subjective. No, it's not. Not if you look at it sonically. Like, why? That's what, like, that's the point, like, so far of, like, the music I've listened to. My hottest take is about, like... Hi, Gabe. My hottest take is literally, like, around, like, Pretty Hate Machine. And it's, like, that's not, like, a take that, like, you're, like, really, like, able to, like, have, like, a thought on. Like, I don't think you've ever heard any of, like, Nine Inch Nails' discography. But it's like, even then is like, I think like on Album of the Year, like it's like Pretty Hate Machine is probably, I think it's still like an 82, 83. So it's like, even like me like being like, it might be Nine Inch Nails like best like album. It's like, I don't know, like it's not that like crazy. I was saying album today, no, I'm probably ending soon. I'm just like still like in the early stages of like getting my sleep back to perfectly normal. I'm not going 5 hours. But I am excited because I think the next album is, what, the Daft Punk album? And I am excited to listen to that. I'm such a funny player, like, what am I doing? Thanks for lurking. Greatest album ever made? I don't think it's gonna clear Discovery for me. I hate to break it to you. This is me going into it with my thoughts already made up. I don't think anything can clear Discovery. Discovery has like one song I don't like. See, that's where it's like weird though for me. Like, I don't like... I don't think I have to like love every song on an album for it to be perfect for me as well. It's like, how high are the highs and how low are the lows? Cause like, if I don't like a song on the album, it's like okay. Cause it's okay. It's like the Eminem Show. Like the Eminem Show, I love it, and then Drips is on that album, and then Drips is just the lowest of the lows for me, to the point where it's like it literally just goes like, I can't say this is an amazing album. It has fucking Drips on it. Calm down. Come back to me. Just like amazing, yeah, I don't know. But I mean, like, it's just like, it's weird, like, and like, I keep listening to like albums where it's like I just like every song and I just like the album, but it's like, what makes it like, I guess like what I'm really struggling with is like, what makes an album perfect? What drives an album from being a 9 to being a 10? Cause like, what, I think I've given like 2 albums like 100s, and it's like Discovery and Death Consciousness. And I feel like it's hard for albums to have like the same impact on me that like Discovery and like Death Consciousness had. No, I don't have Fiber. Oh, and the Gold Part too, yeah. Same thing though. Yeah, it's like, you're right, it's just like, it's so subjective, right? Yeah. Cause like, Discovery is like, again, like, I literally like, I literally like grew up with like, you know, like there's like like there's literally like the movement festival in like Detroit, which is just like a multi-day like techno festival. And like I mean like I grew up being like taken to that. I grew up like, you know, my mom was a DJ. I grew up around like house music. So like of course like I grew up around like Daft Punk. Like Daft Punk was like the only house music that my mom ever listened to when I was growing up that like resonated with me, right? So it's like I always loved Daft Punk. And you know like I remember going to like, you know, the movement festival and people like playing like, you know, like Daft Punk and like, you know. And then like Death Consciousness literally like changed so much. Like I've like I there's literally a video that talks about Death Consciousness and like the everything about it that I've watched 5 times. Yeah. And I think for an album to be like perfect to me, it has to like transcend musically. But that's also like not fair for like an album to do like on like a first listen. Like it's impossible for like you to like visit an album like, or it's like really hard for you to like visit an album on first listen and just go, wow, that was amazing. That was like that's how high the standards I have. I wish it was that easy for me. That's it's like I don't know. Even like the glow part 2, I can't really like even explain why it's like a perfect album. I don't know. I think it encapsulates emotions well. There you go. Very well. I think very well would be a better terminology. And I think I am a bit more of a sucker for albums that like do like dive into like emotions or like deeper topics. Which is why I don't know. I think that might be part of the reason from like why hearing like only like hearing like surround sound and stuff like that makes it hard for me to be like, well, I've never actually heard what he's talking about lyrically on this album, so how the fuck is it top 50, you know? Yeah, like I don't know about the storytelling, like what story the album takes me on. Oh, I'm also like a sucker. No, I'm such a sucker. If like an album talks about anything like somewhat political, I'm such a sucker for it. That's like the white savior complex. I want my hip hop to talk about like, you know, like, oh my god, that white savior complex. Did we see Yeet's glow up? Smash or pass Yeet after his glow up. Sorry. I'd pass. I just thought that's what we wanted the stream to be. He lost the gut and lost the passion. Tragic. Oh my god, guys, are we excited about Post Malone's return to hip-hop? When why? I will not deny that some of it probably doesn't tie into some weird, like, white savior complex I probably have deep within inside of me. But also I think part of it's just, like, again, it's just, like, I don't know. Emotional and political stuff is just easy to relate to. I think you just want to have a moral high ground, you're a pussy. Sure. What the fuck did you do all that for? I'm like not paying enough attention for like... Why is gray here? Wait, why is it... Wait, no, why is white here? What? What? Look at this bridge he made. Why is it like that? Easier to relate to, huh? It's true, though. Yes, I know nothing of a lot of these experiences that is talked about in hip hop. Is that crazy? I mean, like, I wonder why. Sure, I'm betraying like the roots. Hi, Chad. I should go back. I miss people coming into my chat and asking me to honk. Well, I mean, like, there's, of course, not all aspects of, like, the political things, like, I relate to. But, like, I think there's 100% some feelings that are within there that I can relate to. I'm not saying I relate, I didn't say, like, I relate to at all, I just said it's easier to relate to. She's the cause of most of those issues, that's why she could... I mean... inadvertently. You are directly responsible. Where are the radicals at? Am I not radical enough? I do need to get more radical. I'm radical enough for this Twitch sphere, but I'm not educated enough to be a good radical. I need to lock in. But I'm too busy simulating on College Football 27. How is it 2047 and we still haven't won a national championship? Do we suck? 21 years into the future, no natty? Hi, Twitter puppy girl. How's life being a Twitter puppy girl? This is a libertarian stream. Horrible? Couldn't be worse? It could get worse. It could always get worse. There's no such thing as rock bottom. Negation is infinite. Hope this helps. Hope this helps. Oh my god. There'd only be one person here, maybe two, who'd get this reference if I referred to it. But I typed that, and then Sock went, "Is that a look?" Or I don't think I typed it. I think I said it. And then Sock said, "Is that a looks maxing prestige?" And then I said high tier, and then something else that starts with an H. But like, I'm not saying it because like I'm gatekeeping the I'm gatekeeping like the transgender rhetoric. What the fuck is that guy doing over there? And I just wanted you to know that. I wanted a vague post. I got called the high tier normie. W or L? Mel. You know that one person who followed you on Twitter? Which of many? Oh, you got mad follows when you're off privet? I was gonna say priv. The one that you sent me the link about that was like reposting like or like posting like the incest stuff. Okay, so I want you to know my cousin was in my room when you sent me that, and so when I went to your Twitter to like screenshot your name and send it back to you, it was really funny like having to explain to my cousin how common the puppy girls are. It was like that was like a funny conversation to have. They're not that common. They're pretty fucking common. I know 3. And I don't even really know people, so like... Well, 3 that I know of. Actually, I think it could be 4. Yeah, I think it is 4. Oh my god. Hi, Animate Thighs. What? Bro, I want to go to the Kyle Rittenhouse Cultural Center. Do you say you're not that common because you want to be unique, or because like you truly don't believe you're that common? Because I feel like my Twitter feed says otherwise. And if it exists on Twitter, then it means it exists, right? Because Twitter is a reflection of the real world. Am I right, guys? Oh, why? You know what my hot music take is? Disco D is the best to ever fucking do it. That's my hottest music take. Hello, hello, hello. Look at Henry. W take. I've only listened to Disco D once this stream. I should what Disco D song from I Liked Am I playing? I gotta get more. I gotta listen to another Disco D song. Why is this song 5 minutes long? Do you live in the USA? Yeah. The goat is playing. Everybody listen up and learn. Oh, he has no bed. Oh, good country? Maybe. Maybe in some regards. That's yes, no. That's why it's like... But like, why? It's just one of those things where it's like, there's like privilege to having been like being like born in America. There's still like of course there's like privilege of like living like, you know, within the global empire. So it's like, I don't always want my response to that to be, no, it's terrible that I'm from here. Cause it's like, I could be from a country that like, you know, my country is actively like making life 10 times more miserable in. Cause you don't listen to Disco D. Don't talk about, oh my god, my lips are so chapped and it's like moved down to like what, like, I don't know what happened. It hurts. Yeah, right? Cause it's like, that's like, cause like, I'm not proud to be from this country, but of course there's like positives that come from being from here, you know? You know, like. I wish I was born in Chile with Neb, you know? Do you want to live in our... I feel like that's one of the cases of being like, I'm happy I live in the global empire instead of a country that the global empire is making life worse for. I don't want to queue Spin Town. Why am I not allowed to live in your city? The goat doesn't really show off his DJ talents as much in this song. Good night, Flake. But no, I don't think any country is good. And it breaks my heart. There's only one country I believe in to be good as well. But I don't know if that country has it in them. And by has it in them, like, I don't know, none of it I can entirely blame them for entirely at all, I don't think. Well, would I say it's the country with, like, the most potential, but, like, it's also, at the same time, it's, like, a lot of its issues are, like, issues that are incredibly hard to overcome because it's, like, not their fault. Cuba. But it's also just, it's just like, I don't know, it's like, can I, like, they live like what, how many miles off the coast of the global, the global empire and are just an island nation, like, and have been, like, under, like, what, the, like, embargo and all that other stuff, so, like. I do know that they're like making like changes with their like economy, because like they were like at some point it's like, you know, not all just the fucking embargoes and like the sanctions, but do you have a thumbnail maker? Nah. It's 2026. I don't believe in thumbnails.
Squirrel!
Oh my god, hi Mia. Streamer uses AI for everything? No, I just don't put a thumbnail in my videos. How's you? I don't know. Why the GOAT Disco D produced this song. That's just how you know he's the GOAT. I trust only the Chinese? I don't. I give you thumbnail with $1. Ooh, $1's too steep. How have you been, Mia? Yes, like, why? Disco D produced this song before he killed himself at 27. Finished my degree this week? Wow. That's exciting. I'm not happy. Today's Monday. I'm like Garfield. I hate Mondays. I'm nothing like Garfield. I'm lying. No, my bad. Can you give me your Telegram ID? I don't have a Telegram. You can't hate Mondays, you have a job? I have a job. I have to do my injections every Monday. That's enough for me to hate Monday. Brothers chewed through the... What do you mean brothers chewed through the Wi-Fi cable? You know what they say about rabbits? Like, what? What time is it in the USA? 4:17. Why? I'm on daily solo wins? I haven't been paying attention. So the only reason I've continued this Disco D LARP is because I found out that Disco D at one point asked my mother out on a date. So it's made the Disco D LARP like 20 times funnier for me. It's like... No, like, oh my god. Disco D. Well, I don't, if I, like, look up his name, he doesn't even come up on Spotify. It's the funniest thing. Like, you're telling me this guy here, so funny. Wow, it's almost bedtime. Oh, thanks for follow June. Meow meow. Holy goat. I know, it's fucking... You see, you can also respect the... You can also respect the LARP because he produced that Akon song. He also produced... He also produced this song. This is some Disco D production. Which, like, the production's kind of amazing on this song. Like, listen to that. Listen to that beat. Like... I'm just gonna, like, glaze Disco D forever. I'm gonna play one duel and I'm gonna win it. And if I lose it, I'll give all my money to Neb. I'm trying really hard. There's 30 cents on the line. Oh. Were you shaking ass? What? What are you talking about? I bought a new mouse pad, Neb. What? He had a head. He got 2 gapped. Like, listen to this production. Disco D really is the GOAT. Play bridge? Bye. I'm living in tomorrow. Bye, guys. Thanks everyone for being here. I'm gonna go watch The Mentalist. And then try and stay awake for dinner. Alright, bye.